How long can you leave hair dye in your hair?
If you're planning to dye your hair, you may wonder, what is the maximum time that I can leave hair dye in my hair? The answer to this question can vary based on the type of dye you're using and the desired outcome. In this video, we'll discuss the recommended timeframes for different types of hair dyes and how to prevent damage to your hair.
How long should you leave hair dye in your hair?
The duration of time you should leave hair dye in your hair depends on the specific type of dye you're using. 1. Semi-permanent dyes. Semi-permanent dyes typically last for 4 to 12 shampoos, and the color can gradually fade over time. You should leave this type of dye in your hair for 20 to 40 minutes. 2. Demi-permanent dyes. Demi-permanent dyes last longer than semi-permanent dyes, usually around 12 to 24 shampoos. For this type of dye, the recommended time is 30 to 45 minutes. 3. Permanent dyes. Permanent dyes provide long-lasting color and may only require touch-ups when your hair grows out. The recommended time for permanent dyes is 30 to 45 minutes. 4. Bleach. If you're using bleach to lighten your hair before applying a new color, the maximum time is generally 30 to 45 minutes. However, the exact duration will depend on the strength of the bleach and the desired level of lightness. Remember to always follow the instructions provided on the packaging for the specific product you're using.
What happens if you leave hair dye in your hair for too long?
Leaving hair dye in your hair for too long can result in overprocessing. This can lead to dry, brittle hair that is prone to breakage. Unexpected color results. Overprocessing can cause the dye to produce a color that's different from what you expected. Damage to hair and scalp. Prolonged exposure to the chemicals in hair dye can irritate your scalp and damage your hair.
How can you prevent hair damage when dyeing your hair?
To prevent damage to your hair when dyeing, follow these tips. 1. Choose the right dye for your hair type. Make sure to use a product that is suitable for your hair type and desired color outcome. 2. Perform a strand test. A strand test can help you determine the right processing time for your hair, preventing overprocessing and unexpected color results. 3. Follow the instructions. Always follow the instructions provided on the packaging, as they are designed to ensure the best results and minimal damage to your hair. 4. Use a deep conditioning treatment. After dyeing your hair, use a deep conditioning treatment to restore moisture and help prevent damage. The maximum time you can leave hair dye in your hair depends on the type of dye you're using and the desired outcome. Always follow the instructions provided on the packaging, perform a strand test, and use a deep conditioning treatment after dyeing to maintain healthy hair.